Picture it. It is Sunday morning. You woke up. You are so excited for once you don't want to cancel your brunch plans, even though it is cold, even though it is chilly, but you're struggling to figure out what to wear. If that sounds like you are in the right place because I'm going to be sharing with you different outfits for different occasions, giving you ideas for something casual, meeting up with the girls, whether you have a date brunch coming up with yourself or someone else, date parties and networking brunches. If you are new here, I'm Jordan Blackwell, materials engineer turned full-time lifetime. I'm Jordan Blackwell, materials engineer turned full-time lifestyle content creator, sharing with you life's possibilities through style. And it is cold in the D, but the brunch plans have not been canceled. Let's dive into the first look, something casual, just meeting up with the girls. This is my take on the oversized sweatshirt with leggings, but a little more elevated. This sweater is thrifted. It is Coogee inspired. Detroit has absolutely rubbed off on me. I am not mad. It is so cozy, so chic, and it fits just right. Now, if you are struggling to find oversized pieces that look good for you, I don't know if y'all went to Catholic school, but I swear by the rules those old nuns gave us, which is it needs to be longer than your fingertips. I have found that hemlines that reach exactly where my fingertips are when it comes to oversized pieces tend to look the best, tend to be the easiest for me to style. It's not a lot of fuss and can be really effortless once you find the right pieces. I do not wear leggings often. However, these ones from Topshop are absolutely amazing because giving you the Lululemon yoga pant vibe, but more elevated because it has that slit down at the bottom, giving it something a little bit different, giving it something a little bit more edgy while still being a timeless piece that you will be able to wear year after year. For the shoes, of course you could do sneakers. However, I have not found the perfect pair of black sneakers, and the Panda Dunks just don't feel like the right vibe. So I'm going to wear these really easy sock boots from ASOS because you're going to be sitting most of the time, so you don't really have to worry about being uncomfortable. And having wide feet plus tearing my ACL twice, I do not put shoes on these feet that are not going to be comfortable and that I cannot wear all day. This is just so cozy. Now for a bag. In winter, I love to brighten up my look, so I usually reach for white accessories over black accessories. And I also pay attention to the colors that are in the fabrics I'm wearing because that also will help me figure out what color accessories will look good. This Coach Tabby is my favorite everyday bag because this back pocket, right, say less. Now for some sunnies. So free people, sunglasses, let me put you on because they have such an amazing variety of sunglasses. They are not crazy expensive. I mean, how fun are these, right? They are both brown with white contrast, stepping up this very casual look. And it's that semi-sheer lens that I really, really love, meaning that you can wear these inside and out without having to be like, dang, I cannot see. So this is just a really easy, elevated, everyday look that you can take to brunch meeting your friends. Let's go into the next one. This next look is still meeting up with the girls. However, it's just a little bit more elevated. Say you're headed somewhere upscale. There are a couple of cute places in the D. And essentially, this is like a bodysuit with wide leg sweatpants. That's really the base of this outfit. This is not a bodysuit. However, this is a ruched top from Amazon. I'm so obsessed. I have this in like 3 or 4 different colors because it's just so easy to throw on. It is buttery soft. And look how flattering, right? Right, I'm 5'6", I have a shorter torso, I've talked about this, and this just hits exactly where I want it to hit. Plus the color, like you know, I love me a brown look. I have an entire video full of brown monochrome outfits, so this really shouldn't catch y'all off guard. And these pants, these are sweatpants. Now these are old, these are from Nasty Gal. I've had these for like 5 or 6 years now, but they're just so comfortable. And what really makes these elevated compared to just regular wide leg sweatpants is this little seam detail right here. It just gives almost like creased work trousers, but I'm wearing sweats. So keeping in line with the monochrome, here are the shoes I'm gonna wear. Another pair of sock booties. Again, these are just such a timeless, classic style of heel that works for so many outfits. It always looks chic, it always looks sleek. And my killer secret, as you are probably noticing, is matching the shoes to the pants. That will always just make you look taller. It will help to make you look more elongated. Not that I'm on the short side or anything, but it's just a very easy way to instantly give polish. This is one of my cheat codes. And you're probably noticing these sweats also have that slit front detail. That really is another way to really look elevated. Again, it's just gonna give you that little bit of something different. If you hear the term elevated basic and you just can't quite figure out what people mean by that, it truly is the small details. Gold buttons instead of like plastic acrylic buttons, fun slits in pants, texture, all of those things really elevate a piece while still making it wearable for the everyday. A bag, of course, reaching for Brandon. If you are not going to add interest to your look shape or through color. You need to be playing with texture. The leather croc on this really helps to pop your outfit. It gives something a little bit different. That shine is kind of just drawing people's eyes. But let's take it a step further because, of course, it's winter, we need a layering piece. I bet you thought I was gonna go with another dark brown. This teddy coat from H&M literally has been worth every penny. Now, I got this years ago when the Max Barra teddy coat first popped up on the scene. This was the budget-friendly option. Of course, I have linked to other budget-friendly options. This is one of those coats you're gonna wear year after year. It is so comfortable, and for most places, it's that perfect layer where it's heavy enough to really keep you warm, but not too heavy that you're gonna overheat inside. And this is how you could use neutrals for accents, right? So even if you are committed to wearing neutrals, you're committed to wearing browns, different shades and different textures can really help to make the outfit pop. For more upscale places, I wouldn't reach for sunglasses unless the vibes called for it, like a day party situation, which is the next look I'm gonna get into. When it comes to a day party brunch, you want to bring a little razzle dazzle, which can feel a little difficult in the winter. I totally understand because after a certain age, I am 32, I'm not sacrificing warmth for cuteness. I'm going to give you both, and this outfit does just that. This is my go-to uniform, a crop top with a high-rise bottom. This top is from H&M and it already gives you some texture through the rib detailing. It's perfect, it's fitted. I think I have on a size small, which fits just right. It's giving me coverage, showing just the smallest amount of skin. Now for these pants, these are from NAKD. You have definitely seen these before. Knit pants are the cheat code for looking cute, looking elevated, and turning heads all winter season long. The great thing about a lot of knit pants you'll see out there, they come as a matching set. So you're already gonna get an outfit to begin with, to give them a second life, to give them more wear. And if you've watched any of my videos, you know your girl likes to drop it low, twerk a little something, something. Every now and again, I do. I shake the booty butt cheeks. I have no shame in that. So putting together a look I feel comfortable moving in, that I feel like I'm not worried about the butt coming out the bag, I'm not worried about fabric being too tight, and the texture of these knit pants literally gets compliments every single time. Like I get stopped every time I leave the house in some kind of knit pants, but especially these ones. I am bringing back the same shoes that you saw earlier. I could do sneakers. I actually have these ones from Steve Madden that I am obsessed with. They go with everything. They're super comfortable. And for a day party, it makes a lot of sense. If it's something more casual, you definitely are gonna be dancing, reach for the sneakers. But assuming you're gonna be in your booth, you're just gonna be cute doing a little bit of light swaying, these are the shoes for that. It's giving cozy elevated, but can still drop it low if I need to. A layering piece. I will probably be quadrupling down on texture by the time this outfit is done. I have this amazing brown jacket from Noisy May through ASOS. It just packs on even more texture. And this is another one of those very easy layering pieces. Again, it's not too heavy that I'm gonna overheat, and having the turtleneck also helps to keep me warm, especially if you might have an indoor-outdoor situation where you do want an extra layer, but this is also perfect enough to cut the chill, get inside, take off, and have this amazing outfit underneath. For the bag, like I said, quadrupling down, bringing Brandon Blackwood back. The shine just adds something fun, it adds something different, especially for a party. You want something that's got a little bit of shine to it, but the true piece that's gonna set this look off, okay, and this is something I have recently converted to. These reflective sunglasses, so I found these at Forever 21 probably 2 years ago, and H&M has a very similar pair, and what I love about these, I mean, obviously they're giving drama, they're giving dramatic, they're giving, okay, but who is she? And it adds that unexpected accent color, a pop of color. So the sunglasses with the bag help to bring that party element, help to make you stand out while still giving comfort, still giving sleek, and still giving chic. This is something I wear to just about any brunch. I don't even feel like this is reserved just for day party vibes. I would wear this to meet my friends. I would also wear this on a date. However, let me show you another option if you've got a date brunch coming up. When I have a date and I'm in doubt, a sweater dress is always the answer. Like, look how cute this is. Look how chic I look. And this is so low effort because I just love effortlessly chic things. I am not trying to put in a whole lot of work. I have always just been a minimal girly because I grew up a tomboy. So this is a very easy way to serve feminine, to serve soft. And when you are thinking about sweater dresses, I personally like to find texture because, again, that means the dress is doing the work for me. I don't need to go with extra styling. I don't need to find different layers. I don't need to add a belt. This is doing everything it needs to do on its own. Now for shoes. Reaching for the semi-London joints that you guys absolutely love. A good white heel, again, to make it pop, again, to add some brightness. during these dreary, gloomy winter months, and a really sneaky way to add some extra warmth because these are knee-high. It's giving sleek, it's giving elevated, let's grab a bag. Going for Jacquemus? Jacquemus. I think it's Jacquemus. I feel like I should know. That's what I'm gonna go with. I love this top detailing on this purse. It's so cute. It just adds something a little bit different than the usual just like crossbody bag, right? And this gives something playful. I have always used that word to describe my style, is playful. Even though my frame isn't lost in the dress, this really does help to kind of draw the eye in, give a slimming effect to the overall look. Let's get the jacket. This cream dream from Bash, another teddy coat. Like I said, a teddy coat truly is one of those timeless classics. It works regardless of your style, whether you're minimal, whether you are maximalist. Teddy coats truly work for everyone, regardless of the shade, regardless of the brand. So definitely something worth investing in for winter season to instantly elevate your look. And this is just so elevated. I feel so chic. I feel so that girl. I feel very glamorous in this outfit, which really should be the goal as you're picking what to wear. You want to make sure not only do you look good, that you feel good. And it's so important to pay attention to those pieces that do both. Now, while I do love this is very put together. This would be super cute for, I would say, like a creative networking brunch. Let me give you an outfit option if you do have a professional networking brunch coming up. You should actually be reaching for color. It is so easy to go with brown. It is easy to reach for black. It is easy to reach for gray. However, if you want to stand out and you want to give people an easy way to approach you, wearing color is a great icebreaker. Now, here's the thing you got to keep in mind. The more professional the setting, the more muted the color, the more traditional the colors, right? So for more corporate, oh my God. So the more professional setting, the more muted the color should be. Think burgundy, think navy. Also, don't sleep on olive green. I don't know why people seem to forget that that is a classic, timeless color. And of course, the more casual the setting, have fun, be bold. Like, it's an opportunity for you to really showcase. And so many people play it safe, but then in playing it safe, that's how you also end up getting overlooked in some occasions. With that in mind, I decided to go with burgundy because red is everywhere unless you've been sleeping under a rock. That has been one of the biggest color fashion trends for winter. However, finding the right shade of red, especially if you're light, is a real struggle because some of them really just be making you look crazy. Burgundy has always been safe. This sweater is part of a matching set from Lulu's. Reason like a billion of why I love a good matching set because of the rewearability. These are from ASOS. These are gorgeous. These are wide leg, and I love a good wide leg moment because they're going to be comfortable, especially if you're going to be eating a lot, drinking. Like, you just want to make sure that you're going to be equally comfortable as you are sharp, as you are looking put together, as you are looking chic. And that's what makes this outfit combination so great. Truly a sweater and some wide leg pants. You can dress this up and make this work no matter your style. So let me show you how I would add some flair. We are already adding interest through color, but I also like to play with texture even when doing one color head to toe. I have these velvet boots. How fun are these, right? Like, they just pack on something different. They're unexpected. Plus, with these pants being so long, I don't want them dragging on the ground. And this black heel makes them so comfortable for a longer event. So easy, so polished. The bag. Reaching for my Marc Jacobs tote, again, adding more texture. I just feel like this is so fun. Plus, it's on the bigger side. When you have networking events, you want to make sure that you can fit everything that you need to. As a content creator, I need a tripod to go in here. I need a camera to go in here, plus a little travel light. So keep that in mind. Usually a bigger bag is what you want when you are networking. This is a really easy option. It's clean, it's polished, but still adds something fun and bold. Now for the jacket. For a more professional setting, I like to stick to neutral outerwear. That isn't to say you need boring outerwear. You don't need just a plain wool coat. A classic black, a classic tan, those are always like the two colors of coats I feel like everyone needs to have regardless of the texture because they're gonna go with everything. And how fun, like how crisp does this color combo look, right? Adding something unexpected without playing with a bunch of colors, without using a lot of patterns. And this is yet another example how you can use neutrals to almost do like the reverse of a pop of color effect because you already have this color, yet this somehow adds a pop to that color, right? It's brightening it up, it's adding some more excitement, and it's serving Olivia Pope. Now, if you're struggling to build a wardrobe, you cannot seem to find clothes that not only make you look good, because obviously you want to look good, but make you feel good, right? You want to feel good, and you want pieces that give you a lot of bang for your buck. You want that versatility, whether you're a capsule wardrobe girly or you don't subscribe to capsules. The key really is understanding your body. Once you understand your body, that is going to help you not only dress better, but feel more confident. And when you feel more confident, it becomes easier to try new styles, to branch out and really embrace and own yours. So if that's something you're interested in learning, go ahead and check out this video next where I talk about how to figure out your body proportions, plus tips and tricks on dressing for those body proportions. And if you enjoy content like this designed to help you feel more confident, have effortless style, look better with low maintenance beauty routines, getting inspired through travel, hit that subscribe button. That is what I share here, and I will see you over there next.